So we saw that when the numbers are common, it's easy to identify a common denominator, especially when the numbers are factors of each other. But what happens in certain cases? You're doing a welding job, or you're trying to look at a certain type of fractional situation, such as this one. Now you can observe that 16 is not going to go into 3, or vice versa. 3 will not go into 16 perfectly. And so you have to have another common denominator. Now here's an interesting little strategy you might want to try. Let's take a look at this. Suppose instead of finding a common denominator, I showed you something a little differently. And I give it a special name. I called it Zorro. And so you've probably heard other students in the calculus course use that word. Now why do I call it Zorro? You'll see in a minute. The thing is, you would go to the left. You go left, and 3 times 3 is 9. And then you go right. 16 times 1 is 16. And then you go across. And when you go across, you're multiplying, and so 16 times 3 is 48. And guess what? You've got your answer. 16 plus 9 is 25, and that's divided by 48. You check to see if you can reduce it any further, and that's the answer. And the reason we call it Zorro is because of the way, he would move his sword, left, right, cross, something like that. So there's a cute little trick for you to remember. And this one eliminates the need to know what is the common denominator. So you might find that a little useful when you get numbers that are not the same or similar, or at least factors of each other. All right? So try that one out.